Blah, 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 blah. What's up, YouTube? It's been like 15 years and some change since I've been in front of the camera. I wrote some stuff down. Am I gonna talk about it in order? Probably not, but this is me making an effort to making a video on this channel that is somewhat entertaining in somewhat of a structured manner. So, first thing on the list, and if you hear in the background, I googled music jazz video game, and that's what's playing. So I'm not editing this, and it's just playing in the background, whether I get like copyrighted or whatever. It is what it is, and I don't give a damn. Anyways, recently I downloaded the Final Fantasy VII Remake. What do I think about it? I think it's a pretty decent thing for what it is. I mean, where to begin? I don't like that it's episodic, but you really can't complain too much because they haven't had anything this solid as in release in like 10 years since they originally wanted to release it. And I really do like the graphics. Really cool that it's on PS4, and it's really cool that I'm going to turn this music down. Can you hear me a little bit better? Don't know. Anyways, I think it was really cool that they brought out the demo, so that kind of buys us some time. A month. I guess it's going to be released in a month as this video is being recorded. I really liked it. I beat the demo, and it was really quick. Although one gripe I do have is that this video is live and that I don't have any script and I'm just pulling shit out my ass. But to go back to talk about the Final Fantasy VII demos, that I really liked it, like I said 12 times already, and that I can't wait to play more. And they are totally gonna milk this series if it's episodic, because they're gonna have collector's editions and deluxe collector's editions and microtransactions like we all are expecting. But if you're a really big fan, obviously you're going to play it. But the demo, I beat it in about an hour. I played it on normal mode. Weekend Game Guy, Michael D, the Game Genie, if you guys are watching this, if you guys played it, try it on normal mode, you know, because things in normal mode are often funner than easy mode, because easy mode is way too easy. And I guess if you're going to play a game on easy mode, you might as well watch a Let's Play. But that's just me. Another thing I wanted to add is that on my list, so I stay on track, let me go ahead and mark that off. Final Fantasy Remake, done. Next one is selling shit like amiibos on eBay. Recently I was part of a Seattle retro gaming group, and this one amiibo in particular happens to be selling for like 80 bucks, 80, 90 bucks right now. Who knows how much it'll sell for in the future. Probably just peaked because I don't know. It was I bought this originally because it was 12 bucks, and I thought it was pretty cool that it was glow in the dark. And we all know the 80s and the 90s, when things glow in the dark, they were pretty cool. So kind of wish I would have got a few of these, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep this because it's freaking glow in the dark. You know, I guess it would be worth 80 bucks if I was really short cash or something. But if you have this out somewhere in your house and you need 80 bucks, you can sell your amiibo for 80 bucks. And it's just crazy that something I bought maybe months ago, it just, especially Nintendo. Nintendo always has that stupid tax. I don't know, and I don't understand why Nintendo is so freaking hot versus something like Sega. Well, Sega doesn't have anything new anyways. Speaking of which, they should. Well, besides Sonic movie, and I did watch the Sonic movie, so let me add the Sonic movie to my list and what I thought about it. I thought it was okay. The Sonic movie was alright. I thought Jim Carrey was kind of weird, but Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey? Yeah, Jim Carrey. He played Dr. Robotnik. It was alright. A lot of things are mediocre this year, or last year, and there's nothing that really kept my attention when it comes to the video game situation. Speaking of which, going down the list, PS5, am I going to get a PS5? I said I was going to be done with the PS4 after this, but if the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible from the first to second to third PS4, PS5, I think I will take the plunge and actually get it, because that is pretty cool to play your PS2 games and PS3 and all that, because my PS3 library is way large like my PS2. My PS1 I recently sold, or my PS1 stuff I recently sold a whole bunch of crap, because it wasn't just because of disc rot, it's just that my feelings about having PS1 games, well, even for PS2, any disc-based games, you have a situation where they can get damaged. And if you play a lot of your games and you're worried about the condition about your games, you really don't want to, sacrifice the value or the condition of your game by playing it, even though that's kind of ass backwards, because you're supposed to play your games anyways. Recently, just an impression of when I bought my, what are those eppers called? They're right here. These guys here. These guys, the True Blue Deal-em-a-bobs for the PlayStation Mini. Having all the games available was pretty neat, but they don't run nearly as well as the original hardware, because I play a lot of my my backup copies for my PlayStation 1 games on my mod shipped PS1s, because there's so much lag when it comes to anything on USB. Or that's why, like, the EverDrives are cool because they run on actual hardware, but it's easier to run an EverDrive with a older retro console versus a disc-based console. They just don't run right. Even with the PS2 HD loader, for those that have PS2 HD loaders, some of the RPGs ran well, but some just didn't run well at all. So I wouldn't suggest you selling all your games just because you can put something on a flash drive. There's even Wii games that were downloaded to the HD loader. HD loader? What was it called for the Wii? Anyways, the homebrew channel station shit. A lot of the games for the Wii didn't run well 100%. So you can transfer all your games to flash drives and you can retro-buy everything, but nothing beats the original hardware. And especially if it's a favorite game of yours, you might want to keep it in original hardware in case you want to play it, and if you don't have that worry of fucking it up or whatever. A lot of the PlayStation 1 games that I choose to keep, or the ones that I have kept, are my favorites, and the ones that I don't want any interruptions or any kind of glitch situation, I was sure to keep those games around. Obviously, if the PS5 has, I don't know how their online e-market's going to be, but hopefully it's something good. I also just remembered that once this camera hits 10 minutes, it may cut me off. So we'll see, since I'm at 8 minutes now. So this might be a short video. Anyways, next one, YouTube and vlogging. Recently what I saw at Best Buy was a vlogging kit. And basically you can buy a digital camera with a selfie stick, and you can even buy one of those backdrop light things that you could, make a YouTube channel. They're just making things way easier for the youth, for younger kids these days, or maybe adults that want to see if they want to get richer for quicker, or rich quick by doing YouTube. But you really got to have an audience to make money off of YouTube, and those that are larger YouTubers that watch my channel, I don't know how many of you guys are freaking out there, but you got to have a lot of views to make a lot of money. So let me speed this up, and if it ends within 30 seconds, we'll know. We'll know why. Thrifting in the wild, it pretty much sucks. You got to really be at the right place at the right time. I haven't found a lot of stuff that I really need. PS2, Wii, PS4 stuff has been popping up, but nothing rare, because everybody still goes, but everyone thinks a $30 game is a deal these days. And even with the 30% coupon, I don't understand that. CRTs in the wild, I still like getting CRTs in the wild because they're great, and it's always good to have a backup. And now it's crossing the 10-minute mark. Is it still recording? Yes, so it looks like I could record after 10 minutes. Anyways, I've been buying a lot of CRTs in the wild, or quite a few CRTs in the wild whenever I see them, because I have a lot of friends that like see my collection and like CRTs and say, hey man, where you get the CRTs? I remember playing that. It was so cool to play my Nintendo on that. So if I see a deal on a CRT and I know somebody that wants it, I go ahead and pick it up. With my line of work, I come across a lot of office buildings and they have a lot of CRTs. I think that if I see a few computer monitors, I may pick them up. Call me crazy, but I want at least one good one. I used to see them a lot back in the day, but to get a PC CRT monitor is definitely better over a traditional tube or a television monitor, is because the refresh rates and there's not as much screen burn, and the color is way nicer. I don't know why I didn't know that a long time ago. CRTK Dave, if you're watching this video, why the hell didn't you tell me that? Because the PC monitors are really dope when it comes to pictures, and consumer grade TVs have great picture, but not as good as computer monitors. And I don't know why I didn't pick up a few way back when they were more bountiful. Few game pickups. The ones that I did pick up was the Psycho Bravo edition, which matches the Psycho Alpha edition that I got, and this was just a pre-order that I got at Best Buy, because a lot of games that I buy now are from Best Buy. There's no point to go to GameStop anymore because you don't really get any deals. You're part of the gamers deal. You don't get 10% off anymore. They only give you $5 coupons here and there. Not have been worth it, so might as well pay full price and not have to deal with somebody opening your shit, putting on that circle sticker and calling it brand new. At least this way you can return it to a bigger, a larger corporation. And I'd rather support Best Buy than GameStop practices, so that's what that is. I do buy games off of Amazon on occasion, but Amazon in my area has issues because they totally just smash boxes and shit. I also picked up some Trident gum because I like cinnamon gum. I picked up Steep, which is a snowboarding game, because I like playing a snowboarding game and I like to snowboard because snowboarding is fun. And yeah, funny story about this is that there was a download code for an extended version of Steep, and the dude tried to sell me the part 2, but with the part 1 disc without all the DLCs and stuff. So I hate it when people at GameStop try to slide in the generic cases for the stuff that you actually want to buy. They do that all the fucking time. So you watch those GameStop employees when they have your shit. Make sure they're giving you the right disc, and make sure they're giving you the right game. It's the same situation I feel when I go to a fast food restaurant, when I go to Wendy's or Jack in the Box and I go order, and then I feel like I'm in a rush, and then they give me my food, and then I want to check the food inside to make sure it's right, because you figure if it's a fast food order, they would get it right because it's so easy. Never the case. You go home, you're missing a burger, you're like, oh fuck, why didn't I check the bag? Because you didn't check it. Never trust the drive-thru. Stay your ass in the drive-thru. Check your shit. Make sure you got what you got. That is a life lesson from me to you. Also picked up The Witcher. I really didn't like it. The reason why I got this game is because I was watching The Witcher on Netflix, and this is a lot of fetch quest situations that I'm not really into. I don't like a lot of sandbox games these days because, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. Oh, I think that's it. Nothing much more else. I just wanted to upload a video because I haven't in a while. I want to appreciate everyone that's been sticking around and commenting on my other videos. I guess a topic would be is if you can have a game for the PS5 that would be a HD remaster of a PS1 game, what would that be? I think mine would be, let's bring back Bust a Groove. I mean, that was a pretty fun game. Bust a Groove, the dancing game by Enix. It was pretty unique. Or fucking Strider. Bring back Strider 2 that was originally for the PS1. Well, I guess they redid that for PS3. But they didn't... What I really want them to bring back is 2D hand-drawn artwork. That's what I want to come back. Because a lot of stuff nowadays just looks pretty damn generic and looks like it's on a mobile phone. So, anyways, Mr. Dude 206, thanks everyone for watching the video. I was on a podcast recently with Michael B, the Game Genie, Ed T1138, and Weekend Game Guy. If I remember, I'll throw some links in the description below. And really like the video. If you want me to come out with more content, because I'm kind of tossing the idea up that some current events and some light editing is something that I might want to do now that I have some extra time. So it might be bi-weekly or weekly. So shoot a like on the video. I'll leave this up. Depending on how many likes I get, encourages me to put some work into my shiz. And everyone stay safe out there, because the coronavirus is hella hardcore right now. People are running out of toilet paper and water and everything, especially being in Washington State. Everything's just freaking crazy, and it's only a matter of time before it reaches everybody else. But we all gotta know that wash your hands and don't touch your face. Mr. Dude 206 out. Have a great day. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you really feel that you must. And, yeah. Peace! Where's the stop button on this shit?